Did not want to love this. I did not want to love this. Hey everybody, welcome to the Ultimate YouTube channel. It's your girl Rosalie. This is so freaking powerful. Guess what time it is? Let's keep this short and simple, but I had to come on here. So often we're stuck in our own little world, but it's all so much bigger than we realize. Heyo everybody, it's your girl Rosalie, your favorite Cuban German all around the world to explore music and psychology. I'm bundled up, as you can see, with all kinds of colors because it's cold where I'm at. Where are you at? Where are you watching from? There's something very interesting happening when it comes to music. Songs that we have loved, that are profound, that speak volumes to an artist's ability, skill, and art are now being changed into AI renditions. And not only are they being remade into AI, they're going viral. There is an AI-generated Afrobeat, Afro soul rendition of Stromae's song Papaoutai, a song that was released in 2013, has over 1 billion views, a song that is beloved by many and actually much deeper than many might realize. Go check out my reaction to that, where I dive deep into the story behind Papaoutai, which is a play on the phrase Papaoutai, Dad, where are you? An amazing song by an amazing artist. Stromae has a lot of hits out there that are so much deeper than we might think when we just listen to the catchy beats. But there is a AI rendition, Papaoutai Afro Soul version, credited to digital producer profiles Mickey I's Mind, Unjabs, and Chill77. And the track was uploaded around late December 2025 and exploded in popularity on TikTok and Spotify, in amassing over 14 million streams. It features AI-generated soulful vocals, Afrobeat-inspired instrumentation, replacing the original's electronic pop sound. And we're going to check it out today and compare it to the original. The controversy, however, behind this song, behind this AI rendition, is that it is a prime example of AI-generated music that causes confusion. Many users initially believed that it was real, raw vocals performed by a human artist, some clips even mistakenly being attributed to the voice of creator Arsène Mukendi. The track entered the global Spotify charts and reached the top Spotify's viral 50 in some regions. Now, I did some research, and allegedly, Stromae is unlikely to be making any direct money from the viral AI-generated Afro Soul version. These digital creators, the ones that I just listed, are the ones who are credited, profiting from it, and the copyright and publishing is attributed to Unjabs AB. Now, once I upload this video, I'm curious to see if I'm going to get a copyright claim and if that dispute is going to be accepted, rejected, or if I might even get a strike or takedown threat. I'll keep you posted on that, but that would be crazy to me as well, that someone stole someone else's work, made it an AI rendition, and now wants to claim and go after people that want to talk about it on social media. It has accumulated massive streaming volume, the AI-generated version, and it actually has unauthorized use. It's an AI cover mimicking Stromae's voice, causing outrage amongst fans because of its unauthorized use and the singer's likeness. Now, the problem is, from a copyright standpoint, because the song uses the original lyrics and melody, it's considered a derivative work that would typically require permission from the original artist, rightfully so. But AI-generated content falls in a legal gray area, and the tracks are often still released on streaming platforms before any potential takedown requests. So I don't know if Stromae, need to look into that, if Stromae has gone after this track at all, or if he said anything about this. But it's wild to me that someone can take a song, make it an AI rendition. Now, if there were maybe permissions given behind the scenes, I don't know. Did they ask Stromae to do a remix of this? Very possible, but I don't know. And if he's not profiting from it, that's another interesting conversation we got to have. What is AI doing to music? How is it affecting artists and the music industry? And what does it mean for an artist and for a song that's dear to many people if it can be made into anything and go viral? Does it take away from the initial art? Does it take away from the powerful message that is behind the song Papaoutai? If young kids on TikTok are just hopping around, following a trend with a clip of a song they might not even understand the power of, the impact, the story behind. I don't know. All that to say, we're going to check it out today. Papaoutai Afro Soul, the trending TikTok version. And on YouTube alone, just this video alone has over 4.5 million views since January 19th. That is crazy to me. I guess we're going to find out. People are commenting, understanding, 0% peace, 100% love from India. Music is indeed a global language, powerful song. I thought I loved the original version of this song, but my goodness, this is one of the loveliest, soul-shaking renditions of a song I've ever heard. This guy elevated the original one to the moon. I don't know. I am very biased towards Stromae and Papaoutai. I love this artist. I love that song. It's very personal to me. Again, check out that review. But are they going to successfully turn this into something? I mean, clearly they have. It's gone viral. But is this, in my world, going to fit? Is this amazing? And what does that mean? Let's say this is good. I guess we'll find out. What does that mean for an artist in the music industry? Are you guys ready?
Dites-moi d'où il vient, enfin je saurai où je vais. Maman dit que lorsqu'on cherche bien, on finit toujours par trouver. Elle dit qu'il n'est jamais très loin, qu'il part très souvent travailler. Maman dit travailler c'est bien, bien mieux qu'être mal accompagné, pas vrai?
Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir lui parler, il sait ce qui ne va pas. Ah sacré papa, dis-moi où es-tu caché?
Ça doit
faire au moins 1000 fois que j'ai
compté mes doigts. Hey.
Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es papa, où t'es?
Chills.
Où t'es papa, où t'es? Où t'es? Où t'es papa, 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 où t'es? Où t'es? Où t'es papa, où t'es?
I did not want to love this. I did not want to love this. I did not want to love this. I really hope Stromae gave permission before this was released. I hope he's loving this and approving of it. I need to do some research because then I'm fine. But if this is in any way taking away from the original, then I'm not fine. But I didn't want to love this because I'm thinking AI and what is it doing to artists and the music industry. But my gosh, this sounds good and I feel guilty. Is it too clean though? Is it too clean? Is it too perfect? Are we hearing too much AI perfection? What do you think?
Quoi qu'on y croit ou pas, il y aura bien un jour, on n'y croira plus. Un jour ou l'autre, on sera tous
That rasp in his voice.
Un jour à l'autre, on aura disparu. Serons-nous détestables? Serons-nous admirables? Des géniteurs ou des génies? Dites-nous qui donne naissance aux irresponsables. Ah, dites-nous qui? Tiens, tout le monde sait comment on fait des bébés, mais personne sait comment on fait des papas. Monsieur, je sais tout en aurait hérité. C'est ça, faut le sucer de son pouce ou quoi? Dites-nous où c'est caché. Ça doit faire au moins 1000 fois qu'on a bouffé nos doigts. Hey!
Où t'es?
Papa, où t'es?
Où t'es?
Papa,
Où t'es?
Papa, où t'es? Où t'es? Où t'es? Où papa, où t'es?
Où t'es?
Oh,
Où t'es?
Où t'es?
Papa, où t'es?
the screaming, the rasp, the grit in his voice is so poignant. Papaoutai in the original, he goes ham too. There's a lot of crescendo in that more techno-inspired track, and then his voice, and in the music video. But the music video and the way the dancing becomes more passionate and intense adds to that perceived crescendo. We don't have that here. We don't have a music video where the dancing gets heavier and the emotion gets rawer. So you need that in the voice. You need that somehow being conveyed. And my goodness, that is being conveyed through the grit and the rasp and that scream almost. And it's so fitting and it's so painful, because if you ever have missed a father and longed for a father or asked, "Where are you, Dad?" that emotion, that gaping hole, that deep, deep wound, that emptiness that is hard to put in words is perfectly communicated by such a scream, such a plea, such a pain. It's like in this voice, taking AI out of the picture for just a second. In this voice, the collective pain of all fatherless sons and daughters coming together as one. And I think this is loved by people because more than just because Papaoutai is a legendary song and because We all love The Lion King, and many people love African music and the influences of the drums and the safari image, right? That's a romanticized picture in a lot of people's minds. And percussion and drums and bongos and rhythmic elements, they do something with us on a biologically deep tribal level. I mean, we find it in all kinds of genres and in all nations, but when drums come in, when rhythmic elements come into play, when it comes to musical compositions, it does something with us, I would argue, on a molecular level, because a part of our body is literally rhythm, our heart beating in rhythm, our neurons firing. There's so much rhythm to our biological makeup that it almost feels innate, and drums and rhythm does something to us physically, but also emotionally. It evokes a passion. It evokes the will to fight. You see it in warfare when drums take off, and it excites people. It does something to us psychologically. So to have a composition where the drums are heavy, the percussion, the African elements, right, where you have that grit, it perfectly communicates the emotion when someone is desperate and says, "Where are you, Dad?" My God. This is like, I could see half the world, if not more, knowing exactly what this feels like. And I think that's why this hits home, because this is not just amazing composition and a catchy hook. That song is powerful. The original is powerful. And to have a rendition like this that brings it back to life, that's the positive side of this, right? It went viral before. It has over 1.1 billion, over almost 1.2 billion views. The original does on YouTube alone. And it's giving it almost like a second wind. Maybe that's also what makes this special. I'm trying to look at the pros and cons of remakes, covers, and remixes and AI, because the pro might be that song is being brought to a whole new generation that is on TikTok, that wouldn't know of the original, that wouldn't look into the backstory, and that may relate to this song, though, more than ever. A fatherless generation saying this right here. I feel this on a deep level. Ooh, the strings, perfect crescendo. That's beautiful.
Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir lui parler, il sait ce qui ne va pas. Ah, sacré papa, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Ça doit faire au moins 1000 fois que j'ai compté mes doigts. Où est ton papa? Dis-moi où est ton papa? Sans même devoir lui parler, il sait ce qui ne va pas. Ah, sacré papa, dis-moi où es-tu caché? Ça doit faire au moins 1000 fois que j'ai compté mes doigts. Où t'es? Papa, où t'es?
Hey. Oh. Wow. I was hoping for that bridge from the original to somehow be built into this. I'm going to pause here. Wow. Okay. I will say this. I really like this. I think it is amazing. The drums, like I said, it ties into tribal parts of us. That crescendo, the strings, his voice, that screaming, the choir, a lot of drama, a lot of emotion. And it's poignant and fitting to a song that speaks about Dad, where are you? It's easy for people to make babies, but it's hard to make dads. Father, where are you? And when you know the backstory behind it, check out my review of the original. And you've experienced this on some level, then this feels poignant. I will not say that it's better than the original. I can't say that because this wouldn't exist without the original. So it's hard for me to say, oh, this is even better, because there would be no this if there was not Papaoutai's, Stromae's original Papaoutai. I also think that it is not the same as having a human being singing and knowing a real human being's lived experience. This AI generated concoction, while amazing, there were parts where I almost felt like it was too perfect. There were a couple of times I heard too much auto-tune for my taste, or even with the strings, the staccato almost felt so perfect. And when you have listened to music from all around the world, as I have, and you listen to different genres, while there is so many good tracks, and I love me some good EDM and dance hall and drum and bass, and the list goes on, and I don't mind at all technology being involved in production of music because there's a lot of good stuff out there. I think I love it. At the same time, having also experienced a lot of these live bands and music that was so mathematical and intricate in its composition, Nightwish, Rush, Led Zeppelin, the list goes on and on. I'm just naming a few that come up to my mind where I'm thinking these are high-level musicians that have refined their skills over a lifetime, where the compositions are intricate, the guitar solos are poignant, the lyrics are profound. And it just comes across different when you have a song that someone who has walked life sings about. Stromae has actually walked the walk. He has lived life. He's a fellow traveler to you and me. So when he asks Papaoutai, Dad, where are you? And he speaks of loss or of struggles with mental health, I, as a human being, can go, me too. I see you. Wow. Somebody said something. You find that that's one of the reasons reaction channels resonate, because you see someone else feeling what you feel. And there's a deep longing with us, maybe now more than ever, to connect to human beings. And AI never will have that shared experience. ChatGPT mirrors back to me what I put in. It is never going to be as amazing and as affirming as the responses might be. It is never going to know what life is actually like and what it means to lose and to love and to die and to fear death and how that impacts how we live. And our struggle with loneliness versus relationship and freedom versus responsibility, etc. Okay, so there were elements that were almost too perfect, but it was an amazing composition. It was fun. And one might argue that on one side, this is taking away from the original. And if the original artist is not benefiting in any way, was he asked or not for permission? What is this doing to artists in the music industry? That whole place we're in right now, and that whole gray area, that is indeed something that we have to continue exploring and figure out. On the other side, the argument might be this is bringing this profound song to the new generation that may have not found it otherwise. I use a similar argument when we speak of reaction channels being more than just theft, right? It depends on the channel, of course. But for those of us who are not just sitting here listening to a song, letting it play from start to finish and asking you to subscribe to us, but we're actually adding commentary, reviewing products, going into depth, analyzing it, bringing you education, building a business. This is a business for many of us. I often point out that this channel, among several others, is bringing music to people that may have not otherwise heard it. We're promoting these artists if we do it right. And in the same way, this song may have promoted or brought this song, Stromae's Papaoutai, to a whole new generation that may have not otherwise heard of it all around the world. Now, how many of these people that go along with the trend and find this on TikTok do actually go and research the original and listen to Stromae's version? I'm not sure. That is a question that would need to be assessed in the weeks to come. But I want to know from you, how did you feel with this song compared to the original? How does it make you feel seeing these DJs, these AI digital producers recreate? How much would you refer to them as actual musicians and artists, and how much are they just engineers? What does that mean for an artist, for the music industry? And what does it mean for us as individuals when we actually like this stuff, right? Do I need to feel guilty that I like this? Do I need to feel bad that this makes me want to just dance around and get lost in it? Am I allowed to like both? Is it okay for me to cry to Papaoutai's Stromae version and continue having that on my playlist and also enjoying this rendition? Talk to me in the comments. Please make sure to subscribe, you guys. This is not just a reaction channel. We are all about music, psychology. You will find educational videos here, entertainment, encouragement. I'm working on courses that will be coming your way as soon as I'm able to. A lot of new stuff coming. So stay tuned, and I will see you on the next ride. Ayo!